Right, breaking news coming out of Tottenham. So Yves Bissouma has just been suspended by the football club because he was caught inhaling laughing gas. So I can't even believe this. Inhaling laughing gas in a video that was uploaded to his Snapchat. So first of all, he's an embarrassment, and second of all, he's an idiot. Why the fuck would you upload that to your Snapchat? You're a professional footballer, paid millions. And I'm not even going to lay down the law, and I'm not going to act like a school teacher. Listen, it's wrong. You're a professional footballer. Obviously, we know that it's wrong. I'm not going to care really about that. But you've played like dog shit for this whole calendar year. All right, might have had a few good games, but he has been an embarrassment since signing from Brighton. This guy was so good at Brighton. So good, so talented. And where has that form been? His first season at Spurs, he was shocking. And the second season, he had a very, very good first 3 months. I'll give him that. First 3 months of the season, he was fantastic. But after that, this guy has gone missing. And it's also evident this guy's got an attitude problem as well. And if I was Spurs, I would just get rid of this guy, honestly. You don't need clowns at your football club. You really don't. And Tottenham have already had one clown in Ndombele. And he was a fucking idiot as well. So talented, but he just had such a poor attitude. And it seems like the same as with Ndombele. If he with Bissouma, sorry. You don't want players like that at your football club. You want professionals that conduct themselves well. And ideally, if anyone was to get caught doing what he was doing, you'd hope it was someone like Son, because at least then you can say, all right, Son's made a big mistake, but he's been class for so many years. Your form for your club does play a part in this. It does. It's not necessarily, I don't think the act itself is the worst thing, because obviously it's wrong. We know it's wrong, but it's the fact that he's done nothing for this whole calendar year. And then this comes. It's just awful timing. And Ange Postecoglou is trying to rebuild this football club. I fucking hate the football club, but he's trying to rebuild it, and it's just, what hope has he got? You know, he gets rid of one clown, and now he's got to deal, and he's obviously in the press. He's got to say that, oh, he's a top guy and stuff, but deep down he's probably thinking, what a fucking idiot. And they're already short of midfielders in the centre, experienced midfielders who are going to take Tottenham to the next level. And you would think if it was down to talent, he's one of your talented players. You know, he's got the ability. For Brighton, he was so good, but he just hasn't kicked on. And it's evident he's got an attitude problem. But I go back to it. I'm not going to be a school teacher about this and say, oh, I'm not going to put any emphasis on that, because we know it's wrong. But it's the fact he uploaded it. So he's an idiot. He's an absolute clown as well. And Spurs should get rid of him if they can. Honestly, he's not going to change. He's 27 years of age. How can you change when you're 27? Do you know what I mean? You know, you are what you are at 27. You can almost understand it from an 18-year-old. I mean, we had it with Guendouzi when Guendouzi done it. But I gave him the benefit of the doubt because he was a young kid. But this guy's an experienced pro. What was going through this guy's mind when he was doing it? Seriously. I've got no words, man. It's just, it's typical Tottenham. And I'm not saying that in a way I'm digging at Tottenham. It's just, seems like they deal with this all the time. They deal with players who just take the piss out of their football club. And I'm being a neutral here. I think it's out of order. And I think it's just, you know, Spurs have got some great players like Son, and I love Maddison. They've got a great manager. But players like him are going to hold you back, and they'll always let you down. So yeah, that's my take. You know, the moral of this is it's not necessarily the act that's the problem. It's the fact that he's, first of all, stupid enough to upload it himself, and second of all, he's been awful for a while. That's the main problem. You know, you can forgive someone for a little mistake, but when they're not doing their job for months, you at least expect a good attitude from the player, and it's not there. So yeah, Yves Bissouma is an absolute waste of space, clearly. And Spurs need to rethink whether he's actually going to be the answer going forward for them. Because if I was Ange, I'd just get rid of this guy and just ease him out, because he's clearly got an attitude problem, and Spurs don't need that at their football club.